What about my love? Wasn't it enough? Just let me know so I can.
So Peyton
Knew it.
Wilson, this whole Senior Bowl practice, the times that I did get to see him, the times that I did get to see him in the game, absolutely incredible athlete. Can get sideline to sideline, can try to hone in on plays, but the couple things that I tried to see out of him being, especially being a middle linebacker, is I think he was getting plays called in his helmet that I can remember in some of the huddles. So I think he was controlling some of the defensive.
Did they have the green tone?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's what it just seemed like.
That was a genuine question. I didn't even pay attention or notice any stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do. So I pay attention to who on defense is the one giving the plays out, and he was the one. So, I as far as pass rushing, I don't want to say that he was absolutely getting cooked by anybody in particular. It just seemed like he was off a step when he was pass rushing. As far as getting sideline to sideline, still has a speed, incredible athlete. I'd said that before. Pass coverage, I think he has a problem trying to get his hips out to any deep receiver, giving any deep receiver help. I've seen a lot of the times that they were lined up in a cover two situation where he was probably playing the middle of the field as a spy or looking off for a tight end to get wide. And I think he was having some troubles with that. I really tried to focus on him this Senior Bowl because what we saw on film were a lot of the same things. Now, inside of the game, didn't really see him stand out a lot. Didn't really see him around the ball as much as we saw in practice either. Because I was trying to see if he had tackling issues with people that were bigger than him and things like that. But I don't know if he's ready. And these are probably the best athletes and, of course, the best players that he's been around. And for him just to be overshadowed by everybody was a little disappointing for him being a Butkus Award winner. So when I look at Butkus Award winners like Jack Campbell and stuff like that, it was a little different. So Peyton Wilson didn't jump out on the field for me at all. But incredible athlete. Reminded me a lot of Ivan Pace Jr. last year. Same thing. And I might be totally wrong about him too, and he might get with the right linebacker coach and turn into something amazing. Not saying I've been wrong once and I could be wrong again about somebody, but it all depends on what coach can get him to grasp the concept on the game on how to play it with actual good players. Because if you're struggling against these type of caliber players, I don't know if you're going to be able to have it at the next level too. So I don't know. Peyton Wilson is a total project, but to me, his draft stock has fallen. But I mean, a lot of people love Peyton Wilson. I just don't. And I think it was them seeing him be so quick and have that athletic ability, but his playmaking ability to me is just not there. So I don't know. I might have been totally wrong about the guy, but to me, he is a draft stock faller to me. And if I'm an NFL team, we seen what happened to Ivan Pace Jr. You won the defensive MVP last year and you still went undrafted. So I'm just saying this might be another case of that. I'm not sure if that's going to be because I think he's way more athletic than Peyton Wilson is or than Ivan Pace was as far as holistically, he's not a lazy player. And that's a knock that I have on Ivan Pace is I thought he was just so lazy getting off to plays, trying to make a play. Peyton Wilson's not like that, so I'll give him all his credit in the world. So I'm in a limbo stage with him, but just to me, he's a draft faller for sure in my book.
I mean, I can. It's definitely one of those. It depends on where he lands. If he lands with a very good, defensive-minded coach, or not even just a good defensive staff, it'll end up being good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, so with Peyton Wilson, it's like the knocks you have on him, right? Like the positive is hey, he's got good play recognition. He's in the middle of the field, run stopping is a positive for him. He's got the length, he can tackle. But then the other parts is like you mentioned, the coverage. he had a lot of interceptions in his career, but it wasn't like he went down the field with tight ends and like just intercepted the ball. I mean, it was
Who was the
more
best
so,
tight
like,
end in the ACC? Did he
stuck
win
in the middle of
against?
the field, like in the box type of thing. Jaheim Bell, maybe
I don't think NC State played them last year.
in the ACC. That might not have.
I don't remember us playing NC
I don't know.
State.
Off top.
So let's see.
Miami don't have no guys at tight end.
No, Florida State did not play them last year. Notre Dame, Louisville, Marshall, Duke, Clemson, Miami, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, UNC.
None.
So the best tight end that he went against was the tight end from North Carolina, which is the Copenhagen dude.
Yeah, yeah, but if you rank them across the
John
nation's tight
Copenhagen.
ends, it's nothing impressive. Yeah,
No, I'm just
it's
saying,
nothing
John
impressive.
Copenhagen is
I
the
don't know.
best tight end he went against.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's like his length helps him make tackles, but at the same time, it's like it's almost like he's too lengthy to play linebacker. It's like put him at tight end. I don't know, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, dude's like you said, dude's athletic as hell, but it's just at linebacker he just looks funky. Like I said, man, I mean, he looks like a tight end to me. But like I said, he's got his good and bad, pros and cons, but that's just kind of what I think.